What do you do when your child doesn't listen to you?
I can chastise her, I could scream at her, I could talk nice to her. It doesn't matter what I do.
Do you hit her?
Chastise her. If she does something bad, I'm not gonna go say I beat on my child for all that.
But you
Yeah, she's adorable. You take her home. Nobody knows. Everybody's like, oh, she's adorable and this and that. Nobody knows what goes on behind closed doors.
What goes on behind closed doors? What could a 2-year-old possibly do that deserves to get hit? Or as you say, popped in the head.
If I popped in the head one time. Other than that, I use her legs and her hands. I don't make a habit of beating my child. I try not to hit her first.
I just like to say something. I'm a child that a mother gave up, and my mom gave me to her parents when I was 5, and she, of course, it was just until she got her life settled. My father left us. There's no father in the picture. Her mother and father raised me, and now she's like trying to get back into my life, and that is like the most messed up situation, and I have tried to go back home, and she did. To her, punishment to make a child listen is to smack them. That's wrong. And I'm like, I had a screwed up high school life and everything because my mother gave me to her parents. And I don't think it's right. If you don't want a child, then don't have them. Don't get pregnant. Take responsibility.
But how long did she give you away for? How long were you away from your mother?
She gave her up when she was 5.
But how long was she away for?
No, my family are really close, but I won't have anything to do with my mother because of what she did.
So you're saying that this child that she's going to give up may not want anything to do with her in the future?
Correct. And it's going to I was mentally screwed up. I'm not going to say your child will be, but there's a very big chance she will because she's going to think, why doesn't my mother want me? What did I do wrong?
Well, I'd rather get her up and keep her in the same predicament she's in now.
You have one child already, am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay, and you have another one on the way. I am a single mother. I have 2 kids, age 3 and age 1. My fiance left me when I was unemployed. Did not have any money coming in. Okay, I have my family around me. You have a good friend right there. If you have at least one person around you, you can do it. Because now I have a job, I have my own apartment, and my mother helps me in whatever I do.
But she's got to want to do it. It doesn't seem like she wants to do it.
No, it's not that I went to school. I just finished school to be a sonogram technician. I got certified. I have to wait 3 weeks to get my certification. It's not like I'm sitting around on my behind doing nothing. That is not the case.
Okay, yes.
I just wanted to ask, you said you want to give your child to your mother until you get it together. What is getting it together? How much do you have to have until it's enough?
Getting a good job where I'm getting paid. I don't have to be on PA screwing up my daughter's Medicaid and messing up her money and stuff like that, so she can't get things that she needs. When I have enough money to support myself and I can just get off of it, period. And I will sacrifice to take my children back, but for right now, it's hard.
We have your mom here in the audience. Luana, what do you want to say about this situation?
My granddaughter goes nowhere. She stays with me.
And that's what I said. So what is everybody there you going for?
So you will take the responsibility.
We're talking about a temporary thing. How can it be temporary if you're going to give her a period? Okay, that's my bottom line. If you're going to give her up, you give her to me. Because if you give her to anyone else, you're going to need God.
Didn't I just sit here and say that? I just sat here and said I was going to give her to my mother. I said, I'm not giving her to foster care, not adoption. I said to my mother, she said, well, if you're going to give her to anybody, give her to me. I didn't say I was giving her to anybody else. I said, well, fine. If my mother wants to take her during the time that I'm getting myself together, then fine. That's fine with me. My mother can take her. I can always get her back from my mother.
When she's raised by her grandma and her mom, who's the mom? Isn't this going to be confusing to the child?
She's confused. I don't know. She goes and calls my mother mommy already. What?
I mean, are you willing to be her mom?
Sure, that's my daughter. As far as I'm concerned, that's my daughter.
And your granddaughter.
That's right.